Okay, back with the first video for this year. What the hell is this? Oh, it's the lamp. It's time for the new video. I'm gonna show you today how you can put a plug and a cable on a power extension like this. As a side note, I want to show this this brand. It's yeah, the usual problem. It's a Legrand power extension, and I'm not sure if this is only limited to Europe or if you find it in other places. What's amazing about this, I mean, I've known about this brand and others ever since I worked with an online shop, you know, for a company I used to work for, you know, a company that sold all kinds of electric stuff like bulbs and lamps and basically everything related to lighting and power. One thing that strikes me is that I know that these things are expensive. They're very good, very high quality, but they should be expensive. I paid for this, and bear in mind it's a 6-socket, so it's not like one of those with 3 or 4, so it's a 6-socket one. And I want to tell you, I paid for it less than you pay for the awful ones, like the Chinese ones with not like the hair thin conductor inside them that melt into a million pieces when you put anything above 10 watts on them. So it was, if not less than that, at most the same price, which is absolutely amazing. Take a look at this. This is just the aspect, the design of it, and it's not the fact that it's high quality. No, first thing you notice is when you test for a quality power extension, press on the earthing strips here. If they are really strong and really fight back to your finger, you know, when you push them, that means it's high quality. Not only that, not only the design. At first I thought it's just you know, the support they used to hang it in the shelves, because it was connected to this piece of plastic. No, this is specifically designed, and it even comes with screws in. You can see I put the screws, so you can screw this on whatever you need to screw it on. If you need to have it fixed in one place, like I do, screw this on the piece of furniture or on the wall or anywhere you want, and then you just place the power extension in there. How cool is that? I mean, before I used to take apart the power extender, drill some holes here, and you can see it's even oh, this must be from the inside. It doesn't make sense, you know. I used to drill holes in it, you know, and then put it wherever I wanted to put it, and then sometimes you need to drill the holes through with the power extender assembled, because you can't have it disassembled and all the contacts in their place and everything. It was a mess. It was a real mess. And wait, it gets even better. I'm not even finished. You know, when you have to open it to do this kind of thing, and you have to open the whole thing, and sometimes you get these safety triangular screws and everything. It only has a cap right here at the end that you can unscrew. Actually, I'm gonna do that right now. I have an interview, I'm gonna be late. I'm gonna try to do this fast. It's already stripped, the cable's already stripped at one end. You just take this end off, and you should be able to access the connections. And look at that. Look at how those... Oh my god. This is insane. I mean, these are the kind of things you find like at a $50 price or more. And this one was not even $10. It was something like $6-7, I think. absolutely insane. So basically the entire power extender is just encapsulated, and you have just this little cover here, and oh man. Okay, so what do you need to do? I threw away my cutter, because why not? Actually, I'm just gonna use a blade for this. It's okay, just measure it up. Sort of. Then you slightly cut, not all the way through, because I know there are special tools for this, but I think a lot of people don't have them, including myself. Because you have to be careful not to go all the way through, because if you go all the way through, you puncture the wires. Sometimes it's tricky because different cables have different insulation thicknesses and strengths. Alright, so then what you do is you keep the cable in tension and kind of bend it, and that makes it extend the cut when you barely touch it with the blade. It kind of pops like you cut skin in an operation, because most of the human skin is under tension, you know, and it just pops when you cut it and blow away that protective dust. Is going to be covered in protective dust. Now go round and round for each wire in order to expose something like 4 or 5 millimeters of conductor is usually enough for this kind of thing. Ouch! I didn't cut myself, but my hands hurt with all this work I've been doing these days, especially on my car. It broke down into a million pieces. Everything went down on it. Oh, maybe I'll get a new car this year. No, I'm actually supposed to leave in like a minute. Oh boy, it's already a bit late. Let's see, get this thing. Why do I do this? Okay, and there's gonna be power to the sides. I think I will be an issue. Let's see one of them. Oh man. Okay, that's in there. A second wire. Force it in there. Close down the screw. Okay. And then the earthing goes into a very uncomfortable position. I'm gonna have to pull it with this tool. It kind of has like a hook on it. Let's see if this works. And then force it in somehow. What a douchebaggery. This one should be somewhere at the top, not at the bottom. And then it just ruins my twisting. Oh boy. Is it in yet? It's okay-ish. Good, that should be fine. And then place a supporting bracket here. Don't even if it's called like that, I'm gonna call it like that, even if it's not its actual name, because I don't care. And then just bring this back in here. Put the 2 screws back. And I'm gonna stop here and come back after the interview. I thought I'm gonna be able to do this in one take, but I don't have enough time. Alright, I am back. Unfortunately, the interview was a complete fail. A total moron, as some employers are. They think I can't smell their intentions, and unfortunately for them, I have been through a lot, and I have learned how to protect myself from certain scams. Even though they are legal, they are still scams from people that are trying to take advantage of me, which is really good. There have been multiple less than desirable events in my life, and many months and even years have gone by just basically being a slave and not just working my ass off for others. And anyway, you know, after all those years, I can finally, you know, come home, and even though I don't have a job, I can finally know that I'm not going to be there in those situations ever again, because now I know what they want and how they think and what they do. So that's that. All for the best. I have won a free walk exercise. I don't walk much, I don't exercise at all. I am very overweight. I've put 10 kilos this winter. So yeah, I don't get a job, but I got a few miles of exercising. Also noticed how weird it is as an European, you know, being used to hearing English from both UK and the States. I kinda use metric and imperial combined. I don't know why, but for lengths, for distances, it sounds a lot better to say miles than kilometers. Maybe it's just a thing I have, I don't know. Don't make me express length in inches, because, or feet. No, feet I know, because 1 meter is about 3 feet. But anyway, I was doing this. These uninsulated ends are a bit too long for the plug. That's messy, a lot of tiny little wires there. And now, oh, that's not gonna work. Is it? Let me get another screwdriver. I really need more Phillips screwdrivers. Because most of them are rather large. I have one that's perfect and I've been using it for years, but it's down in the car, I think, because I've been working a lot on the car lately. Oh, This is stupid. This is one of those with the nuts. And you have to wrap the wire around the screw, and that's what keeps it in place. Where is it? There you go. Around the screw. Around the screw, that would make more sense. That was the cat. So let's see. And don't I get anything for the ground? Wow. So I need to improvise on my own. And this goes where? Oh, this is a bad plug. This is a bad plug. Let's say it goes... Huh? That must be my wife. Okay, you know what? After seeing a bunch of horror movies, I heard there was someone trying to open the door with the key. Then I opened the door and there was nobody there. That's not good. Okay, let's zoom out. And I'm gonna need a flashlight for this. Okay, so this is what I'm trying to get rid of here. You see, because there's this thing in the main wall plug, and also the wall plug just moves around in the wall. And you know, this triple, multiple, quadruple extender is like one of those dirt cheap ones. It was like 50 cents or something, and I can't tell you how bad it is. You have to wiggle the plugs around to make contact, and it sparks. And you know, it would be okay if they were good quality, but it takes up space, and it's not really something you want to have there. It's not that dangerous as some people might think. Something like that always becomes dangerous when there's a lot of current, a lot of consumption, you know. But just for a laptop and a few phone chargers, it's not gonna be that dangerous. But I need something for this ground. And I also needed to put the cap on before screwing the wires, which is something I always forget about. Come on! Jesus! That's a horrible plug, but I'm gonna have to deal with it no matter what, because this is all I have, and can't really get anything else right now. Money is a problem, car is a problem, doesn't work anymore. I have to change all the brake pistons, ouch. And I don't have money for that. I'm waiting to have enough money to change the brake pistons, to get the technical inspection done. A million. Oh. Okay. Got some small ones, but might just be. It might just work. Okay, seems good enough. I'm gonna try catching the wire on the other side. You idiot that invented this thing. Okay, so then just wiggle, wiggle. Schmeagle. Will this be a working thing? Yes, if the screw doesn't fall. See, you dumbass, this is how you're supposed to do it. That will be just fine, I hope. Now it's kind of sitting off to the side, which is why I'm gonna do something else. Get here in the middle, split the cable in two, split the wire in two, because it's a wire, not a cable, it's a wire from the cable of wires. And then do this. Kind of like, okay. I think I can use this screw. And just use it as a forming shape for this thing. Put the screw back right through that hole. But now let's see if it gets to the nut. No, just barely, but enough. All right, there you go. That's more like it. That's not going anywhere now. Camera stopped recording and I didn't see it. Oh, let me see about those washers, because I think it's gonna be a slightly larger one now. I think it's still gonna fit. It still doesn't go through without being screwed. On, you can do. Oh, wow! Barely escaped cutting myself. Okay. That is a tight connection. Okay, that's been done. Wonder what metal this is. Because I'm gonna try soldering this. Same thing with this one. You gotta be careful not to have literal strands of wire left inside as these break, you know, because then you risk having a mighty short as soon as you plug this thing in. So that's a thing to keep in mind when doing a plug. Because some of these break and you know, it can end up shorting the live and neutral inside, which is not the best thing you can have. And This is a screw here that, oh boy, this was a difficult thing. This is what you pay for when you get like a $10 plug. You get to not do this. And now let's see how I'm gonna make the plug stay. Oh man, that's gonna... You're not gonna be able to see anything, I'm sorry. Because I have to place the nut inside and I keep the plug vertically. And I'm gonna have to try and spin the nut. Ah, this is stupid. Oh wait. No, I can get this thing off from the plug and just put the knot on this side. Yeah. Brains, baby. Brains. Brains. Come on, I have brains. Now I'm gonna use my left hand to screw this in, because why not? Okay. A little bit of plier action. And we get the ground in without the need of a soldering iron. Okay. That is a nice day for me, when I can get things in without the soldering iron. And I'm finally ready. If I can get the plug to go inside the lid here. Which, please tell me it's going to happen. Oh! When did that become so loose? Will it work now? Okay, a little bit better. Oh! It'll just force you in if you don't want to. That's how things work here. Oh, and then I just noticed something, yeah, because there was a reason for that. That the grounding wire is in the way. Because it's not supposed to be in the middle. Let's see how things work out this time. Okay, sorta. Probably if I give it a little bit of a push, it will go in. No puns intended. Alright. Now I have to try it out. Let's see, I'm gonna plug the microphone on. All right. I don't have much hopes for this kind of a good extender. Oh, no, it works. Okay. So that means if microphone's getting in my mouth, what the hell? Which means if I get my flashlight here, I can hear someone on the stairs. That is probably my wife this time. Okay, got the whole thing out. You can see the plug in the wall here. Just, oh my god, that is messed up. And that went in. Okay. Let's do a test. Let's do the bedside lamp. Okay. And then I'm gonna use that thing I told you can place it on furniture and put it somewhere up here under the desk. Alright. That was all for now. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.